Hello guys and fellow crypto investors out there. In today's video, I just wanted to go through 5 of the coins which I believe are going to be doing extremely well over the next couple of months. And the reason why I say that is because I have been following these coins over here on our website mutual.ninja. If you go over into the masters area, you'll see a whole bunch of tools there. Obviously, we have the watcher, the portfolio tracker, the master signals. The master signals is what we've been using to really trade over the last few months since we released a new version of it. And those signals are great, and the portfolio tracker just makes it super easy to actually know how much you need to track. And in here now, I'm just going to put in something there like a free Bitcoin. When you see in here that it's saying to buy X amount of coins, that's great. But what's even better, if you actually understand why from a sort of technical analysis when we take a look at the charts. So in here, obviously we've got Cardano, Atom, Basic Attention Token, a whole bunch of these different coins. And also right at the bottom, we've got the coins that you shouldn't be holding. The number one reason why I see people failing to make money investing in cryptocurrency is that they are not selling when the signals say to sell. They just kind of hold on, and I totally get it. It is a human emotion to hold on when you should have sold. But the good news is when it comes to actually buying, everybody loves to buy a good investment, and now is the time to do that. So the markets have been coming down absolutely lovely lately, perfectly, I must say. So this here is Link. Now the Link is not one of my 5 that I'm talking about today. Okay, so Link, it did come all the way down from, where was it, up here about 17, all the way down here, broke under the 120-day moving average, massive point there. Now if you were to buy it here, where it's actually come out, but down below the envelope, so down below that green line there, which is part of this envelope that I use, if you bought it under there, you could have just sold it off 2 days when it went above the envelope and actually made money on that. So Chainlink has been without a doubt one of the best performers over the last couple of years, and it's in a great place right now. There's no doubt about that, but I wouldn't at all be surprised if we actually see this take a second dip down and form like a double bottom down there for Chainlink. So I'm not suggesting that you were to buy that right now, but what I would suggest you maybe take a little look at, and do just bear in mind right now that I am not your financial advisor. I'm just some guy here on YouTube that makes videos about cryptocurrencies and what I personally invest in, and talk about my personal trading strategies and share that with you so that you can have a go and see if it's useful for yourself. But I'm not saying that you definitely should be just going off my word. Obviously, you're going to invest according to your own personal strategy. But for me, this is my 5 coins which I think are doing particularly well right now. So we've just seen the signals, and they're great to follow day in, day out. But of those coins which are doing well right now, which have really bottomed out as the markets come down, which ones do I expect to see do the best over the next few months? Well, one of them right here is not Zcoin. It is, I've pressed the wrong one there, this one here, Tezos. So it was all the way up here, come all the way down, and it looks as though we've bottomed out. Reason being, MACD. So I'm a swing trader, only really look at the daily, maybe the 4 hourly if I want to get really in depth. MACD has recently just crossed over. It has also been well into the oversold. So this is the undervalued part here on the RSI, the relative strength index. And right now, if I just scroll in there, you can see that it's been down, and it's actually just popped up from that oversold position. Also just crossed over there on the MACD, coming up, starting to get a couple of greens here in a run. And that's obviously what you want. So you want a couple of greens in the run, and it's the start of a long run upwards. So I should imagine something like Tezos, which is an excellent project. Definitely something to look into. I might do a video on it over the next couple of weeks. If you want to see that, do subscribe and let me know in the comments if you want to know more about Tezos, and I'll do a little video on that, give you my take on Tezos. And coin number 2, which is looking very much the same as Tezos was, this one right here, Stellar Lumens. So Stellar Lumens is like Ethereum, and it's also actually taken from XRP. So it's the XRP code base, but they've made it like Ethereum so that you can use different tokens on the Stellar Lumens blockchain. Okay, so here we are. We've come all the way down now in this recent little dip down. And yeah, we've got exactly the same things happening. We've got the crossover on the MACD. The RSI has been down. It's actually been down in the undervalued twice. So once here and once here as well. So, and now it was just crossing over there on the MACD. It looks really good. Looks like it could be the start of a big run upwards. Also, what I didn't mention on the last one is we have the 120-day moving average going upwards. So we've got like a bullish looking 120-day moving average, whereas if we were to look at something like this one here for Raven coin, we can see that yes, the MACD looks like it's about to cross over there, so that looks good. Also, we're down here in the oversold, the undervalued position on the RSI, so that looks good. However, look at that trend. The overall trend here is a downwards trend. So that means that even if it does pump up, exactly how far up is it going to go before it comes down again? Whereas something like Stellar Lumens here, which is actually in an upward trend, if we do break out into an upward trend, the chances are the risk to reward ratio suggests that it's going to go up a lot further. Okay, and the third coin that I'm talking about today is a coin I've given a lot of stick to in the past. Okay, so this coin, when it was pumping just a couple of months ago, I wasn't at all too bullish on it. And the reason is that basically I missed the initial bit down the bottom, the dip. Okay, so I didn't want to buy in when it was already up. Well, right now, you could well be getting into this. This is Cardano right here near the bottom. And it is a good project. It's got some good people behind it. There's no doubt about that. You know, it's maybe not as good as it could be. You know, I'm not all the way behind this one as a project, but, you know, it's certainly good. And from a technical perspective, exactly the same as the last couple, we got an overall upward trend there on the moving average. Also, MACD crossed over, RSI coming up a little bit too high, I must say, a little bit too high. So I'd expect that this one, just like Link, is probably going to come back down for maybe a second bottom, which would be an excellent time to get back in. And as I was talking about that previous pump a couple of months ago, I think first of all, it was something like Cardano was first off the mark, and then we had KNC, and then it was like Band and KMD and a whole bunch of ones, particularly DeFi coins. It was just one after another after another. And as they topped out, soon they would come all the way back down again. So now Cardano, being one of the first to pump, is looking as though it's probably one of the first to actually turn back around. And one of the second to pump was this one right here. This is KNC, the Kyber network coin. And you can see, same thing here. We have an upward trend here with the moving average. We look as though we've bottomed out. We've got the MACD just crossed over. We've been in the oversold for quite some time on this one with KNC. Just popping up above the oversold position there. Might be an opportunity to get in a little bit lower if it does form a double bottom. So KNC, yeah, we got the upward trend. It looks as though we've kind of bottomed out. Looks fantastic for some explosive growth over the next couple of months. So that was KNC, and that is definitely a very, very good project. There's no doubts about that. And the next one is equally as good, if not more good. So this is one which has been a top performer for like the last 3 years straight. Not Link, but BAT. Basic attention token, and it's what fuels like the Brave browser, and they're doing a ton more development stuff. So this is a team which is actually creating real world, actually useful products which use the BAT token. So yeah, if you don't have Brave browser already, I suggest you install it instead of Chrome, because I am a web developer and I can tell you right now, it is equal on par to Chrome. From a sort of development and what it can do. But when it comes to actual privacy, if you don't want Google like monitoring every single thing that you do, whether you are online or not, because Google Chrome just, it runs on your computer all the time from the second you turn it on, tracking everything that you do. It really does do that. Just check out your CPU usage on your computer and you'll see Chrome is just running all of the time. Whereas Brave browser, a lot more private, it's great. And they're actually creating some more stuff. Again, if you want me to do a video on the sort of things that they're doing and let you know a bit more about the Brave browser and about basic attention token, do let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see if I can do a video on that. And so this one here, same scenario here as what we saw on the rest. We have a sort of bullish moving average there, and crossover there on the MACD. In crossing over, it's not just crossing over, guys. With it, every time I say the MACD is crossing over, we're not talking about it's crossing over up here or up here. We're talking about it's crossing over from a very low position, so it's just coming upwards. Same here with the RSI. It's been down here in the oversold, in the sort of undervalued area, just crossing upwards, just starting to look a bit bullish. And yeah, basic attention token, it has been one of the best performers over the last couple of years, as well as like Binance coin has been great as well, and Link and MCO, the Crow token, loads of other great coins out there. But basic attention token right now, if you're going to make a trade this week, it's looking pretty good. So I've been away lately, and a lot of people probably noticed it over on our Telegram group. If you do want to join in our Telegram group, link down below in the description as always. But I've not really been on there much. I've had a bit of a sore throat. I've been off sick for a while. I had a bit of a cold with the kids going back to school, and over that time I've sort of been trying to find ways that I can make videos more easily is number one. So I've sort of restructured everything you see here in the office with the cameras and the microphones, etc., to try and make it a lot quicker for me to make video content, because I want to get out more videos, particularly now over this next year. And I'm going to be trying to do about sort of 4 to 5 videos per week and actually have good, useful content. So if you have any burning questions, because bearing in mind, I am a developer and I've developed on blockchain stuff. I am also a very active trader that trades in crypto every single day. So, you know, a developer and a trader and a YouTuber. So if there's anything that you want to know, if you want to get my perspective on any coins or anything like that, do let me know in the comments below. And if there's a lot of people all asking for the same type of content, then over the next few weeks, months, I'm definitely going to be looking to provide that to you, because I want to create a lot more content, and I'd love to hear from you guys and know what type of content that should be. So anyway, that's it for now. Just a quick little video today. I just wanted to get that off my chest and let you know what I was looking at and what coins I think are going to be doing particularly well over the next few weeks. And tomorrow I shall be back here again with some more fresh content. So I shall see you then.